The Allied plans, I think, were scuppered because they got infiltrated by Marina Lee, who was an ex-ballerina who infiltrated places as an agent. Welcome folks, it's Nick here. It's day 29. It's a Sunday. Just leaving Narvik, just beyond Narvik. Now heading pretty much directly to Nordkapp, which is about 680 kilometers if I just went straight there, which I may or may not do. Found campsite last night, bit of an odd one, but it had some pretty good facilities. At least it had a warm day room, which was nice. But the music did play until 2 AM. I had my earplugs, so that was alright, wasn't too bad at all. And it rained probably until about 5 AM, I think. And then it stopped, and it's just started drizzling again. It's just gone 9, so anyway, not much to report. We did 394 kilometres yesterday. Well, actually, we did 394 kilometres since the last full day. So probably about 50 of that was actually on my day off, if you like, where I went to see Newsfjord. Anyway, I'm hoping the weather's going to improve. They said it was, but still looks like it's rolling in, and my oversuit jacket is porous. It does nothing, keeps the wind off in the dry, but in the rain it just absorbs rain and therefore saturates the textile underneath, which makes it difficult for that to dry out. Did I tell you my boots are leaking? New Gore-Tex boots. That's right. Take it back to the shop when I get there. They'll refund or exchange. Thank you. Well, it doesn't look very promising ahead, does it? I zipped past this before I realised what I'd done, so I just want to come back. It's a memorial to the Battle of Narvik, which I think lasted just over 4 weeks, and the Allied plans, I think, were scuppered because they got infiltrated by Marina Lee, who was an ex-ballerina who infiltrated places as an agent. During the war, Second World War, that is. I just thought I'd have a quick look. Now here's something you don't see every day. Hard work. We came up one coast of this, I don't know if it's a fjord or it's the sea. I think it's the sea. And now we're going back down the other coast. I don't know if you can make out the Gargle, but we just get a different view, and very nice it is too. Just going to pull in here for a coffee. Hopefully they're still open. Lots of bikes, whether they're going south or north, don't know. it's quite a nice location. Just stop for a minute to admire the view. That's where we've come from. And then that's what we're heading into. Oh look, that's the first wildlife I've seen. Little deer, elk thing. I doubt if you can see it from here. It's there's a big wood heap. It's just raised its head. It's to the left of the wood heap. I'll get frightened by this car, I'm sure. No, didn't really care. Looks like mummy and baby. Well, how about that? It was worth stopping after all. Because it's the first wildlife I've actually seen here. Pose or do something, that's it. Hooray! There is wildlife here. I'm not sure the purpose of these fence things. Let's stop this now. Oh dear, it's looking a bit bleak. We're at only at 370 metres. I wonder if that stops the snow getting onto the road or something. What do you think that is? This is really odd. We're now into the clouds. 400 metres according to that sign. Look at all the animals up there. This is where they've all been, hiding at the top of the hill. We're actually above the cloud now, looking down on it. Really very, very odd. Look at that down below. Most peculiar. Can't see much from that viewpoint. To see, so I think I'll turn all these off and concentrate on the road. The clouds have lifted. Now we're down at closer to sea level. That was very odd up there. Very difficult to see anything for a while. But it did slow down progress quite a bit. There were a lot of roadworks up there, 50 km/h anyway, so I don't think I'm going to make my 400 kilometres today. Might make 360, 380 or something. I'll be looking out for a campsite with a view to packing in soon. I stopped at a Circle K, which is my petrol station of choice, I think, and unfortunately had one of their hot dog things, so I'm sort of set up for the evening. I could have done with some salad, but it's Sunday, tricky getting anything, so that'll do for this evening, and I'll find a campsite now within the next 30 minutes. I was going to stop about 5 o'clock, it's now 5:30, but I'd intended hopping back out again to get some food, which I've now had, so gives me a little bit of leeway. According to SatNav, it's still 290 miles to Nordkapp, but according to my phone, I think that adds an extra 290 kilometers, sorry. It adds an extra 16 or 20 kilometers, so SatNav takes me so far, and then there's a small road. I'd rather, if I can, get it down to about the 250 mark to Nordkapp, and then perhaps make it to Nordkapp tomorrow. It's not so much a matter of not making it in the daylight, because it's going to be daylight anyway, but and then spend probably a day or so in or around Nordkapp. I don't know what's there, the in or around bit. Anyway, I'll look out for a campsite in about 20 minutes, I think. Lots of roadworks going on. The town of Talvik, Talvik, Talvik. Brightening up ahead. Apparently there's a campsite in 4.2 kilometres. I'm hoping it will stop raining. I don't want to set the tent up in the rain again. I had to put it away wet this morning as well, so I was hoping for a bit of a dryish one so I could let it dry out a little bit before I clambered in.